This week's Afternoon Express, we're celebrating family.
As we catch up with award-winning actress, fashion designer and devoted mom, Enhle Mbali.
Olympic gold medalist Clos brother Jordan proposes to his girlfriend, Claire.
We check in with Metro FM morning show host DJ Sabby to find out what makes him tick. Ayanda sets up a cozy movie night with friend and colleague Kuhle Adams.
And our location is the stylish Janse van Vuren home designed by talented Carlos Swart.
Hello Mzansi and welcome to the show. Very few things match the strength and support a loving family can provide. With them by our sides, we know that there is nothing that can keep us down. So today, we're honoring our families.
And what a beautiful time to do that, because when it comes to families, there's no one more respected than the mom, especially the working moms who have to manage home and work life.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better, Ayanda. And very few people can handle this as well as Enhle Mbali. She is an accomplished actress, media personality, fashion designer and mother of 2 children, Anesu and Asante. She's also hard at work preparing for the SA Style Awards.
Since her breakout role in the TV series Chisa on SABC1, Enhle Mbali has been a mainstay on South African television. We met up with her at a coffee bar and gallery to catch up on canvas.
You've had so many incredible milestones that we as viewers can watch and see. That's a big one. That's important. To you, what has been your biggest win in your own opinion?
My biggest win has been choosing myself.
Ooh.
My biggest win has been choosing peace and peace of mind. My biggest win has been taking a step back to find self and say, whew, this is not what I wanted. This is not where I wanted to be. It might have taken me long, but I forgive myself, one, for allowing myself to be in such a situation. I forgive myself for betraying my inner child. I'm happy for myself for where I am today and where I still am to go.
I have to be honest with myself as well. I have always wanted to do many things. I believe in having a full plate in front of me. But the only thing that I've ever been sure of to this day is the fact that I want to be a mom. And you happen to wear that hat. How has that changed you as a person?
I love my kids.
Yes.
I will do anything for my kids. I'm enjoying motherhood. I was lucky enough in the situation I was in to be able to be with my children on a full-time basis and not ad hoc basis. And I've learned so much from those kids. I've learned so much about my past traumas. I've learned so much about what I'm doing right, so much of it. I've learned so much about love. They're absolutely gorgeous kids to be around. And I'm so happy God blessed me with the children He blessed me with.
Okay, Enhle, I think that with the artistic capabilities I have, I'm done. Are you ready for us to show each other?
That doesn't sound confident.
It's not too confident, but this is me.
You know what? I'm not confident either, so I'm gonna cover up for this one.
Okay.
As much as I can. Okay. On 3.
Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Not you turning it like a fancy person. No, it's so nice.
That's really pretty.
I think the best way to make
starry
this viable,
night.
You got it.
Those clouds, in Zulu, we would call them Amazulu, right? I'd like to come show you a little something in my studio pertaining to those clouds.
I will not reject that invite. I'm so excited. Let's go.
Let's.
Enhle launched her maternity collection in 2015 and is now the proud owner of fashion house SE Apparel.
And this, my dear, is the showroom. So this is where all the magic happens. I keep all my pieces in here. I keep all my off the runway. I keep all my sample pieces in here. But the sample pieces that I do have in here are pieces that I still work on. I walk past it, I think of something, and then they go onto the runway.
And where do you draw inspiration from? Is it a person? Is it a place with your designs?
It can come from so many places for me. It's never saturated in one place. I'll give you an example with the Amazulu collection that I showcased last at Fashion Week. I was on a flight. The sky was just so beautiful that day. The clouds were extra puffy. The the sun just glistened over them in such a way that it just looked beautiful. I wanted to share the image. And so I decided to call my collection Amazulu and base it off those clouds.
You have an amazing relationship with SA Style Awards. Can you please tell us more about that relationship?
Guess who won a Style Award for 2025? I won.
Yes!
I won Best Styled Artist on TV, and I'm super excited about it. I love what the Style Awards stand for, in that being it's not just about the aesthetic, right? It's how stylish you handle all facets of your life. And I won.
Enhle, I hurried you over here because I wanted to see Thandi in one of your pieces. Is she ready?
Thandi is always ready.
Absolutely stunning.
So this piece is from the Amazulu collection. I was playing around with the Zulu traditional regalia, and I played with denim, and I did exactly that. So this became our denim 3D piece. With that feeling of that skin is cool and just Zulu, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this gown, and the length is perfect. I really enjoyed this gown.
This is gorgeous. I mean, the silhouettes as well with the wings on the side, everything about this seems gorgeous. From the fashion perspective, where did that love stem from?
So I had a single mother. My father passed away when I was very young, and my mom had to hold the home together. And in that, her style sometimes, as the young kids would say, it was teka-teking. And in that teka-teking, I decided, you know what, let me take what she has provided for me, appreciate it, but also turn it into a personality that I want to be felt. And that was stylish.
Of course.
And so in essence, she would buy me a top from what they call Dunuza now. And I would see it and think, oh, great, thank you. I love it. And I'd cut it up and make it look like something I wanted to be seen in. And I found myself at the age of 16 making clothes for KB, for the Divas concert, which was a huge thing at age of 16, watching on such a world stage, my garments on that stage. I mean, it was alongside Lebo Matosa, KB, so many of the divas in South Africa at 16. So sheesh, that for me taught me that I could monetize this gift I had with my hands, and boom, love.
Yes! Oh my goodness. This fabric, what is this fabric?
So this is spandex. And I wanted to just show a more sensual side, tastefully so. And this is a piece I've worn myself privately. And I just wanted to play with the shape of the woman's body, but still make it fashion forward, show every, the hourglass figure of a woman, but ensuring it's still fashion forward. A lot of my clientele does go to the club, and this is a perfect clubbing dress. It's a freakum dress, as Beyonce would say, right?
Yes. I'm so excited to see the last outfit for today.
Okay.
Oh my word, yes. Oh, this is absolutely stunning. What materials are we playing with here? What is the inspiration? I need a lot of information because I'm clearly getting this.
The color scheme I went for with this gown is that dull, rainy, stormy, thunderous, powerful look, which you'd see in the shape of the top and the bottom. I enjoyed Shaka Zulu and seeing a lot of skin. So I wanted to play with, flashing a bit of skin in very risque ways, because you're not sure what you're looking at, but you're looking.
But you see
You know what's supposed to be there. You don't see it, but you want to see it. As you can see, I loved just opening that mid-true waist, just so you can see a peak of the belly. I felt that was so sexy, but not too much. And I think this is her favorite dress, right?
It is.
Yes, we can see it. Even in the way that you're acting, it's fierce. You feel sexy in it. Risque is the way.
You said something about leaving with a dress, right?
I did say
So
something.
let's try this on for you.
Oh, yes, please. They say ask and you shall receive. Here I am draped in Essie apparel and I couldn't be happier. What a phenomenal day spent with Enhle.
Enhle will be dazzling at the Style Awards on Sunday and showing off why she was nominated as Most Stylish Performing Artist in Film and Television.
Siyabonga siswethu. Thank you so much, Enhle, for spending time with us. We really appreciate it. Next up, we catch up with Olympian Chad Clos as his brother prepares to propose. Multiple award-winning Olympic gold medalist Chad Clos has made the decision to give back to his South African community by forming the Chad Clos Foundation and Chad Clos Academy. He's been very vocal about the support he's received from his family and friends and how that, Ayanda, has helped him succeed.
And now his family is about to get a little bit bigger as his brother Jordan proposes to girlfriend Claire. Chad invited us to Morgenhof Estate for a front row seat.
Girl, you know I love a good wedding.
And who doesn't, Mbali?
We're at the beautiful Morgenhof Estate in Stellenbosch, Mzansi, where we will be joined by our very own Olympic gold medal winning swimmer Chad Clos for a fun day of quad biking with his brother Jordan.
In order to build South Africa's next generation of swimmers, Chad has formed a foundation to share his knowledge and experience.
Chad, a few months ago, you launched the Chad Clos Foundation. What are some of the main focus areas?
75% of South Africa can't swim. So for us, our main focus is to change that. We're doing a lot of initiatives in the townships. We're doing some in the Blue Downs community, trying to build pools in Soweto and then Kailicha. And then in KwaMashu and Durban, we're also trying to help uplift the scale of swimming there. So we're trying to just attack a few separate communities at the minute, but we have a lot of programs we're looking to enroll for 2025. So far, we're very blessed. We've had such a successful turnout with everybody, and we've really helped a lot of kids. I think for us, what's nice is we've been doing this for a little bit now, and even before COVID, before the foundation was officially set up, we've helped the couple. Seen the improvements over the course of the couple of years now, you know. So we're obviously taking learn to swim, but then we're also helping some kids from the communities get to another level of swimming. So the foundation is just purely pro bono. It's mainly community work, mainly underprivileged kids. We also sponsor a lot of kids on the national team because swimming is not the highest paid sport, so like a lot of kids can't afford to travel and stuff, so we do sponsor a lot of kids that are on the national team already. We're trying to help out, especially the next guys that are coming through the ranks. Academy-wise, it's obviously just leaving a legacy behind. We want to hopefully have a couple pools around the country which we can train kids and hopefully one day coach the next Chad Clos. We're working tirelessly. We've got online programs starting soon. We've got an app which we've been working on for the last 4 or 5 years, Meta Health, which is going live in the end of April, beginning of May. So you'll see me there, and there'll be an online presence for us over there. So it's going to be really, really cool with the academy and with, you know, other business ventures. So it's going to be really cool.
Chad, you brought the family along. Have any of you ever been quad biking in a vineyard before?
So we actually haven't been quad biking, so this is our very first time. You know, we've got my brother, his fiance, we've got Anna with us, we've got like an amazing little crew with us, and we're hopefully going to have some fun today.
Chad has won 269 competition medals, including his 4 Olympic medals. He holds African, Commonwealth and South African records in butterfly. Swimming is a passion that drives him to succeed and to share.
Let's talk a bit about your competitive career. You are going to Europe soon, I believe. Is that for a tournament or a competition, championship?
So it's actually the first time ever I'm not going for a championship. I think it's the first time since 2008 I'm not going to Europe for the series. We're actually going for some swim clinics, so like for the academy and the online presence, we're going to go to Italy, Germany, France, and then potentially Spain. So we've got me and my team coming in for about 4 to 5 weeks. So it's going to be quite nice. But yeah, we're going to obviously be preparing for the World Cup, which will be in October.
How has training for you evolved over the years?
I think when I was a lot younger, it was just like almost the Hungarian old school method of just like kill 100, 99 or down. The one that survived will be a champion. That's the mentality I had as a kid. But I think as I've got older, since like 24, 25, 26, I've had to like change the way that I train. Focus more on the recovery side, you know, like hyperbaric chambers, ice bars, saunas, you know, time changes as you get a bit older.
Like his brother Chad, Jordan is also a professional athlete, but in the world of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He moved to train at the Renzo Gracie Academy in Austin, Texas, where he met his fiancée, Claire.
Jordan and Claire, congratulations on your engagement. How are you guys feeling?
Thank you so much. Yeah, we're feeling great. He did it in a beautiful spot, did it on the rock. It was gorgeous, it was a perfect day. There was no wind, so we're super happy.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. It was the perfect evening, sunset, and no clouds, no wind. I got up there and I was like, this is kind of incredible. There was no wind whatsoever, so
He had a little
perfect
picnic
time.
set up that his friend Brandon set up for us, and
Shout out to Brandon Beck.
we walked out there, and it was beautiful.
Claire, this is your first time in South Africa. How has the experience been for you so far?
It's been gorgeous. I mean, the landscape is beautiful. He's been trying to get me to come forever. We've been trying to arrange this trip. It's a long way away from Texas where we live. And it's so beautiful. We're gonna get to see the penguins at Boulder Beach tomorrow. I'm so excited. That was like my first thing that I knew about South Africa before. I've learned so much more just through Jordan. And it's a beautiful place to be, but I'm so happy to be here.
I'm so excited for the penguins.
So
The
excited
penguins
for the
are
penguins.
like every day, Jordan. When are we going?
Please, the penguins.
And I think we're gonna go tomorrow. Looks like a
Yes.
good day for it.
Absolutely.
Oh, amazing. And where will the wedding be? Here or in Texas?
Oh, for sure here.
We have to do it here.
Of course here.
It's a
Amazing.
no-brainer. I mean, look where we are. It's
I'll
We're in the perfect
be looking out for my invite.
absolutely
Yeah.
What did you guys think about the quad biking experience today?
unreal.
He had too much fun. I thought he was gonna flip the bike. It was great. Wonderful time.
Will you do it again?
Absolutely.
Of course, it was so much fun.
After the quad bike adventure, it was time to kick back and relax for a delicious picnic, spending quality time with family.
Chad, it's so wonderful to see you spending time with your family far away from your busy schedule. What do you love most about spending time with your family?
Oh, to be honest, it's been such a long time since I've seen George. He's been in Texas now for almost a year and a half. So just to have everyone together, we're just missing Justin from the UK. But next week we're going to be heading to Durban and we're going to see Bianca and the family. So it's going to be a huge family affair. So really happy to have everyone together.
Your mum and dad have been such a huge presence and support for you and your brother. What is the one thing that comes to mind when you think of them?
Just always there for you. Hey, George?
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah, I think from day one, whatever sport it was, they were always in the stands. And I think I've said this many times in many talks. Whenever I was playing soccer or doing whatever, and even if I was coming last in the race, the first people I saw was mum and dad in the stands. So I don't know what the word is, but
Yeah, the support from them is just
the support is
phenomenal.
incredible.
Anytime you can call and they're going to answer the phone.
100%.
What words of advice do you have for the youth?
The message is always quite simple. I think, firstly, never give up on your dreams. Never let anybody tell you that you can't do something. And the most important thing you have to do is just enjoy the journey. I think if you're enjoying what you're doing, swimming for me, I mean, of course, there's going to be days where you don't want to do it. But if you're really enjoying the journey, it's obviously going to make it extra special at the end and you're going to succeed.
What a beautiful thing to watch.
Absolutely. A huge congratulations to Jordan, Claire, and the entire Le Clos family. And when we are starting a new family, it's important to choose the right bank.
100%. Because when you choose the right bank, it can make your life easier. And Absa has been making banking easy and reliable for the past 16 years.
We caught up with the team to celebrate this milestone.
Life is all about celebrating the sweet things, and thankfully for us, we are joining Absa Rewards as they turn 16. And today I'm joined by Sabby Alexander, who is the executive of Card and Rewards of Everyday Banking at Absa, and he'll be teaching us how they've been turning loyalty into joy and are now marking it their Sweet 16 giveaway. How are you, Sabby?
Oh, well, and glad to be here. Thank you for the opportunity, Ayanda.
Now, you guys are celebrating 16 years, and I'm sure that was no easy feat. Can you please walk us through some of the key milestones that you've achieved over the years to meet your customers' needs?
We've made our Absa Rewards program free, and ever since doing that, we've grown, obviously, in membership, by 4 times. We have, well over 2 million customers who are active Absa Rewards members. We've also broadened our partnership categories now, covering not just groceries, but travel, fuel, health and beauty, digital categories. So we continue to expand on that. And we also launched Absa Advantage, where our customers get freebies and engage in a really nice gamified experience. And we've given quite a lot of value back to our customers through that channel.
And we have heard so many amazing stories of how people have gotten back thousands in cash back through this reward program. Can you highlight some of the stories that are involved with these?
A couple of years ago, had our first Absa Rewards millionaire. So in other words, a customer that got back R1 million in cash back. We have customers that earn consistently, between 8,000 and 10,000 rands, and this is real cash back. It's not points that are, smoke and mirrors, hard to understand what it is. This is cash back, in your rewards wallet, which you can do, whatever you like to do with. And our summer campaign last year, we were quite proud of that as well. We gave back 100 million rands to our customers who engaged with us in the summer campaign, just back in rewards for Black Friday and the summer spend, along with 10 free cars. So looking forward to, continue that tradition as we celebrate our birthday on the 16th of May.
Now, one thing about Absa is that they know how to celebrate and they know how to give away. Are there any rewards or exclusive offers that are available during the 16th birthday celebration?
Absa Rewards, we are quite known for, our 30% back tagline. We're adding an extra 16%. So in other words, you can earn 46% back. So make sure you've got your Absa cards and swiping your cards so that you can maximize that. We also have a grand prize of a birthday for one of our customers where we will spend 16,000 rands on the customer's birthday whenever that is. So really looking forward to giving away that grand prize as well.
Now, as an Absa customer myself, I cannot wait to just swipe to get all of those rewards. And one thing about Absa, you guys know how to celebrate in a big way and you love giving away. What are some of the rewards or exclusive offers that customers can look forward to during this birthday celebration?
Sometimes it's about helping our customers, for example, manage their finances better. It's not just, free meals. We also give our customers financial advice, support them. Sometimes it's about supporting our customers and rewarding customers who save, through programs such as Savings Coach, which we launched recently. We really just encourage our customers to, celebrate with us those big moments, but the small moments as well.
And what is a birthday without cake? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Absa Rewards. Happy birthday to you. Hooray! There is no better way of celebrating 16 years of Absa Rewards through joy, gratitude, and a whole lot of surprises. Here's some more rewarding moments from the bank that tells and sees your story. You have to applaud 16 years of trusted banking with Absa, making life easier every step of the way. They see your story and that your story matters, and we are so proud to be a part of this journey.
Next up, we explore this beautiful home designed by accomplished architect Carlos Swart.
Carlos Swart is an award-winning architect, founder and manager of the Drawbox Design Studio. Drawbox believes in design which takes inspiration from the natural world and the wisdom of the environment.
Halsiansa van Vuren reflects this vision. The 500 square meter family home is a fusion of design, functionality and nature, integrating the surrounding greenery to maximize on the light and wonderful views.
Carlo received his degree with distinction back in 2006, and you can see why his vision was recognized. The focus is on comfort and being at one with nature.
Oh, nice to see you.
Thank you for having me in this space. I'm so excited to see it.
It's a massive pleasure. Come in.
Thank you. I'm very excited to see how the design elements came together in this home.
I'm very excited to tell you about it.
I have to ask you, what was the inspiration behind the design elements of the exterior?
I think the exterior of the home was really primarily derived from the concept of connecting interior spaces to the outside, and then again the outside to the inside, to connect that flow and really dissipate the threshold.
The home is L-shaped. What are some of the benefits with regard to the flow of things with it being an L-shaped home?
Okay, so primarily the concept was derived from the idea of the connection between the inside of the house and nature. This site provided the unique opportunity to be able to do that with a golf course on the eastern side, and then the street on the western side really made the L shape of the house make sense so that everything lives out to the northeast of the stand. We introduced a few architectural elements such as these timber screens and big monolithic type of elements, as you can see on that side, for both the purposes of privacy as well as climate control. These screens running across really layers the facade, sort of drawing in the nature from that side, as well as creating shade on the glass as the sun moves from east to west.
There's been a lot of talk about the outside coming in. Can you walk us through the travel passage that one would follow to get from the outside to the inside?
Usually in a house, the threshold is quite distinct, with floor to lintel height glass and then with wall on top of it. So that really makes you understand that there's a difference between inside and outside. So by introducing glass that's from the floor to the ceiling, minimizes the feeling of the threshold. And once these folding stacking doors open up, it feels like the house is a veranda.
One of the home's central design elements is the use of concrete. Concrete flooring has been used both inside and out to create a unifying visual thread, and wooden accents add warmth and texture.
Everything flows so easily in this beautiful open plan. Why did you opt for an open plan?
They're a family of 5 people and they love cooking and being together, so the open plan provides for that. And also being a platform like a stoep that connects the inside and the outside.
Now, I personally want to stay in this warm space for longer. As somebody who played a big role in designing everything, what are some of the emotions you're hoping to evoke from the residents or the visitors that see this space?
As you enter the home, you note there's concrete floors. The concrete floors, even though it may seem cold, it's actually a natural material, a stone type of finish that's warm, and the color's also warm. And exposing the concrete ceilings as well contributes to that, and also enhances the flow from the inside to the outside. Using wood also creates a lot of warmth in the interior. So just to create a warm, fuzzy home for the people living here. Another interesting feature I'd like to show you is we've got this double volume area here, which is mirroring the kitchen island. This allows natural light from the south to fall in over the counter and giving you ample light to do your cooking and cutting.
That is amazing, because it's like we have a natural spotlight in the heart of the home. And right now we're in the ground floor, but we have a first floor almost suspended above us. Why did you choose to go that direction?
The intention was to, once again, create this big veranda type of space. The important thing was to make it as light as possible so that it does appear to be floating. We've got these thin steel columns that supports the first floor, and you'll note the free corner also opens up the view towards the golf course.
Garlu used screens on the facade of the home as a natural link between the garden, the interior, and the downstairs and upstairs living areas.
Oh, the space is absolutely stunning. It feels like a serene retreat of sorts.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. The idea was, again, to bringing natural materials to warm up the space. Being a bedroom, you'll notice the timber floors as well as the ceiling. And then again, this free corner opening up views towards the golf course and connecting to nature, creating that sort of serene holiday feel.
We have this gorgeous continuity of the lunar wood cladding on the ceiling. How does that enhance the feeling of it being a master suite?
I think it adds to the warmth, and it also relates to the outside or the facade of the house. The wood floats over this structure that's on the inside here that separates the bathroom from the main bedroom and also makes the space feel a lot bigger.
I can imagine this to be such a huge project for you to work on, and I can tell that so much of yourself has gone into this design. How do you feel this has helped you evolve as well as your company?
We've started really digging into the relationship between architecture and nature and exploring that space. And this project is really the culmination of a lot of exploration to have been able to manifest into this beautiful building. That importance of nature and architecture and that connection is really interesting for us. Biophilic design principles biophilia, meaning the love of living things. Such an important thing in a major trend worldwide that enhances the psychological well-being of people. We need to be connected to nature. Having that and exploring that boundary and diffusing the threshold and the distinction between inside and outside has really become an important thing, and using architectural devices in a clever way, that connection can be restored to its maximum purpose while maintaining comfortable living areas.
And everything that you're saying is so true in the beautiful space that we stand in. You have the security of being sheltered, but the luxury of being able to see the outside coming in. Thank you so much for having us in this gorgeous space.
Mzansi, being able to touch base with such an accomplished architect is truly a privilege. Ayanda, I'm sure you were taking notes. And standing here today, the views truly are picturesque.
You know that I was, and this home is beautiful. Being inside but feeling like you're outside is exactly what we want.
A big thank you to the homeowner, Roelof Jansen van Vuren, for opening up his home to us. Next up, though, we catch up with Metro FM's DJ Sabby.
Metro FM's DJ Sabi has been in the radio business for over 15 years and has enjoyed success with his infectious energy and dedication to his craft.
But without the support of his family, he never would have begun his journey.
Sabelo's better half is Metro FM news anchor Enhle Mbali. The couple tied the knot in November 2021 after the birth of their son, Nkosingphile Mbali.
Sabby, you've truly been able to create quite the sanctuary here at home.
It's everything. Like, home for me has always been a space where it needs to be peaceful. It's a space where I need to know that my family is good, they're taken care of, they got everything that they need. And when I come home, it needs to feel like home. I'm truly at a space now where coming home is a highlight. I look forward to it. Leave the noise, leave the work, leave everything in the car, and just come into the space and immerse myself with the people that love me. But in a nutshell, I'm just a boy from KZN who came to Johannesburg with a dream of doing radio. Sometimes I always say, I do so much, the only thing I haven't figured out is how to save people with medicine, but I save people with humor and just giving people solutions on the radio, so that's my way of saving the world. But until I figure out how to make medicine, I'll say I'm Dr. Sabby. But for now, we're here. We're here.
Well, from Dr. Sabby to DJ Sabby, honing in on the incredible man that you are and all that you've been able to achieve. When you did break the news to your parents that you want to be an on-air broadcaster, how did that go and where was your mental space then?
My mental stability when I came to Johannesburg, number one, I had told myself that there's nothing in the township anymore for me, Emandeni. Like, I knew from the early hours of my life that I'm not going to work with Sabi. Sabi is one of the biggest factories there. I knew I had no aspirations of working with Tebe. That's where you find all these small factories and what. I knew I was not that guy. So making a decision to come to Joburg was not easy. My mom had just had a stroke. I knew that the only way to change our life, Pumem Jondolo, was to come to a city like Johannesburg, where I feel like it's hard work that speaks. But the dream and the passion and listening to the radio truly kept this drive of why I came to the city going.
And to know you is to know that you've lost. You've lost your mom and your dad, but still, every single day, you get on the wavelengths, on the frequencies, on the radio, and you're able to make us all smile. How were you able to achieve that?
I've been through the worst, but listen, like nothing can get me down ever again. I think the loss of my mom also was just the last straw. I'm very high, my frequency is just shaped differently. Mentally, I'm just fired up, man. I turn on the radio every single morning, and I know I got someone who just won and someone who wants to give up and someone who's confused. All of those people, I gotta make them look forward to a bright new day. And it all starts with me. Sometimes when I'm not in a good mood, I say it on the radio, and people will say certain things. Before you know it, I'm back to my normal wavelength.
What puts Sabby in a good mood is enjoying quality time, relaxing with his family in the great outdoors.
Lindy and Sabby, you've got me out here in nature, and before we touch base on our surroundings, who have you brought with you?
So today we brought our very first child. This is Oripa Nkosingphile, and that's his little sister, Yenagayise. She just turned 10 months.
And Emmarentia Dam, why specifically this park?
Ori knows Emarentia Dam as a baby, but before him, Dad and I used to spend hours here, actually. He introduced me to this park.
When the first time we hanged out, actually, this is where we came.
Yeah, so he was still doing weekends at YFM. I was an intern at YFM when we met. So he would come and pick me up from work during the week, and we'd drive around and end up at this park, and we'd sit and chat for hours on end. So this is actually the park where we got to know each other.
Being on-air broadcasters working on the same platform, how have being parents and being partners influenced your creativity?
So I definitely think becoming parents elevated us, especially as broadcasters. And I always say to Sab, we're almost like a bridge. So we're still youthful, we've still got goals to achieve, and we still have things that we want to knock out the park. So we can speak to the younger person who's trying to achieve their goals, who's trying to build their brand or build their business or whatever the case may be. But in the same breath, we're also speaking to the parents. We don't pretend to know it all. And so, asking for advice, whether it's on air or on our personal social media platforms, I think it benefits the people who have followed us for many, many years.
And the work-life balance can't be easy. I mean, whether it's your romantic, intimate relationship or just being parents, how are you able to show up as your best selves, whether it's at work or at home?
I think prioritizing what truly matters kind of becomes the key to it all at this point in time. But when work kicks in, it kicks in, and she knows.
Yeah, so I think I failed dismally when it comes to that, because Ori became my everything after I had him. And we had a couple of conversations where he was like, but what about me? I mean, we travel and you always want to take your boy with, and we go to new restaurants and you're like, oh, my son would love this experience. And so I definitely would say I failed dismally, but I'm working on it.
Now, I'm sure having personalities as parents also trickles into the kids. Are there any warm anecdotal stories that kind of feed into each child's personality?
Ori is a fantastic little boy. He's very outspoken, very outspoken. In fact, he's so outspoken, we've decided that we won't share our secrets with Ori.
No, we won't.
We won't share our secrets with him because he likes to share a lot. So when I was pregnant, and I was probably a few weeks pregnant, he found out because he's my best friend. So obviously I would tell my son. And I was dropping him off at school and closing the boot. And all I hear is, my mom's having a baby. Yena is extremely feisty. Yen is, she's got a fighting spirit, eh? And she's just come out with a fighting spirit. I mean, look at her.
Look at her.
She is so feisty.
Even today, pick me up in the chin like 1, 2.
When this proud dad is not with his family, he's at the Metro FM studios, which have become a home away from home and the place where he's found career fulfillment.
Hosting the Metro FM Breakfast Show. It's been 3 years now. It's the 3rd season. For me, it's a dream, man. Like, I think for any broadcaster in the Republic of South Africa who would like to grow and just do radio on the highest level in the English medium and in Black culture, Metro's definitely the dream. And to do the Breakfast Show, it's the pinnacle of the dream. So I'm in my moment, I'm in my zone, I'm in my element right now. And I'm blessed to be working with the people that I'm working right now. They truly bring in their best to make the dream work for all of us, because the dream is not just mine alone.
Hi, my name is Boshoko Matlusa. I'm the producer of The Breakfast Show on Metro FM, Best Mornings. Sabby is stylish. He is what Metro FM is. He's good at branding, and he does that incredibly well. He is a great leader. He's the glue of the team, I'd say. He's always got ideas. He tells me what's on his mind, so does the whole team. So we've worked really well together, and I think that's how we've able to get so far and be on 500 shows.
For the longest of time, ever since I got on the commercial level of radio, I've always said my kind of radio is relation radio. I try to talk about things that I've gone through, what my team has gone through, because we get to connect on a personal experience and a personal level. Because when you tune into the radio, you're not listening to an AI robot. You're not listening to someone that is not real. It's people listening to people. So the more you share stories that relate and they can resonate to the listener, you're bound to create a relationship. And hence, when we have certain conversations on the radio, you might be listening and be like, why are these people sharing their darkest secrets on the radio? It's because we practically shared some of our darkest secrets on the radio. So that's how I keep it going, and that's just how I keep it authentic. it's truly being myself every single day on the radio. If I'm having a bad day, you're going to hear it, which is rare because I drink coffee every morning. But yeah, I always say this to the team. For as long as my team is good, it's going to be easy to cook and prepare these gifts that we give to the listeners every single morning through the breakfast show. So for as long as the dynamics and all of us are intact, it's easy to deliver amazing radio because you can tell when you listen to a show when the synergy is not aligned. And I have an absolutely amazing synergy with my team, from the tech to the content to the on-air team. But for as long as we make people look forward to a brand new day every single morning, I think we're on the right track.
What a wholesome view in the life of DJ Sabby.
And you know, Ayanda, we always hear about their dynamic on radio, whether it's from Lindy or Sabby, but experiencing it in real life was truly something special.
Up next, it's all about how to create the perfect and perfectly affordable movie night at home with friends.
Now, Mzansi, friends can become like family, and they can make a place in our hearts and our lives by sticking with us through thick and thin.
Absolutely. And for me, Guhle Adams has become one of those friends. So I've decided to treat her to a special movie night with coordinated snacks, decor, and mood lighting, all sourced from Pep Home.
That's so cute.
There's nothing like a cozy night in, wrapped in soft blankets, bowls of popcorn within reach, mood lighting, and the perfect film waiting to roll.
When it comes to winding down and catching up with your bestie, nothing beats a movie night in. With a little help from Pep Home, you can turn your home into a little cozy cinema.
Absolutely, Guhle. And I need you to think soft throws, cute snack trays, the perfect popcorn bowl, and mood lighting. Honestly, Pep Home knows how to make every event feel special.
Oh yes, so Ayanda and I are staying indoors tonight just for a proper girls' night in. Our movie is set, scented candles are here, and of course, the snacks.
I think the perfect genre for movie nights has to be a romance. I think we all love looking at the handsome men, looking at the beautiful girl, and them getting together at the end. And the perfect snack, popcorn. You can't go wrong with it. And I know it's such a weird thing to say because they are so loud, but it works.
Don't get me started on the lighting. It feels like a blend of cinematic flair as well as romantic comedy charm. I feel like I'm starring in my own little movie right now.
Whether it's a laugh-out-loud rom-com or a gripping thriller or nostalgic classic, the best movie nights can start at home. And with Pep Home, every moment is styled with love.
All right, Ayanda, it's game time. The name of the game is Guess the Movie. Now, we are going to take turns reading out movie quotes. And if you guess the movie correctly, you win.
I say a refill of popcorn and bragging rights.
I'm obsessed with that. I love that.
I'm obsessed with this movie because I know you and I know that I'm winning this game.
Oh,
so
okay.
much so that I literally have a quote waiting for you already.
Let's do it.
Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
Mean Girls, of course.
Getting the right one also.
Now, if you get this one wrong, I am personally going to be very disappointed in you. No pressure.
None at all.
It goes like this. I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her, not to you. What's that? I'm proud of you.
From guessing movie lines to styling movie nights just right, it's those special touches that can bring the magic to life.
My favorite Pep Home find for a movie night in has to be a nice soft blanket. It just adds on to the coziness of the environment and the vibe, especially because we are heading into winter. You just want to be all cuddled up and warm.
My favorite Pep Home find for movie nights has to be cushions. I am a person that wants to sit on the floor, look at the big screen while I'm lying down, and these cushions are nice and soft and they provide everything you need. It's honestly giving luxury for less. I mean, how cute are these popcorn bowls and these trays? Seriously, Pep Home really came through. Any girls should know this.
Okay.
As if I I literally even did the sound for you. As if.
Oh, is that the full sentence?
That's literally the full quote. Your reaction is so ironic.
What? No, you're setting me up.
I promise you I'm not.
What movie is that?
Clueless.
What?
And you're literally clueless about what it is.
That is so ironic. I love it. Okay, okay. Fine, I'll take it.
Take it. Sorry.
Clueless.
Yes.
As if.
As
Sure.
After all that fun, it's time to get even more comfy. And there are some items you can't do movie night without.
My go-to item that I always go to when I'm chilling at home is my dressing gown. I am one person that gets cold like it's nobody's business. And anybody from KZN will know this because KZN is warm 95% of the year. Now that I'm this side, I'm actually feeling the winters, so I've been enjoying this dressing gown.
Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Oh man, I'm literally picturing the life is like a box of chocolates.
Yes, that was beautiful. Oh, run, Forrest, run. My heart literally just melted. Also, your accent, well done, girl.
We're trying. We're out here trying.
I love it. I'll give it to you, Ayanda. You know your movies. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You've won yourself social media bragging rights. And of course, this very beautiful empty bowl, ma'am. Which is supposed to have popcorns.
Emphasis on empty. I just love how it matches my outfit.
It does.
It seems predetermined, doesn't it, that I was going to be tonight's champion. Would you mind holding that
No
while I fill up
problem.
my victory prize?
Here you go.
For the champion. Thank you. Thank you.
This movie night has been everything and so much more. I mean, the soft blankets, the pretty lighting, delicious snacks, but the most important part is the best company.
Oh my gosh, the feeling is so mutual. And on top of that, you don't have to spend a fortune to make your space feel like a home because Pep Home has the perfect pieces to create moments that just feel magical.
Want to create your own movie night magic at home? You could win a 1,000 Rands Pep Home voucher. All you need to do is tell us
what's your go-to movie snack and what Pep Home find makes it even better. We want to know. Head on over to our socials and tell us your story using the hashtag PepHomeExpress.
Aumatabete. Wow, you really knocked it out the park there, friend. That looked amazing. And Kuhle girl, you are such a vibe. It seemed like a night to remember.
Oh, it absolutely was. It was as amazing as it looked. And thank you, Kuhle, for making it so special. Thank you for joining us this evening. And don't forget to keep your friends and family close.
Please do let us know how you show those closest to you how much you appreciate them using that hashtag Afternoon Express.
Catch the repeat of this episode on Sunday at 8:30 a.m. on S3. But until next week, take care and good night.
Cozy up and chill time. Life's better with Pep Home.
Another feel-good production.